G'day everybody, welcome back to our playthrough of Starfield. We are on the planet Bolai Alpha, aka Neon City, and we've just infiltrated our workplace, Ryujin Industries, as part of this whole effort to root out, I guess, a mole within the ranks of the Ryujin executives. So hopefully we've found the information that we need. We do need to return to Nix, the hacker, who's given us the program to try and scrape all of the information from the various computers. Obviously, the top suspect is our boss's boss, I guess. What was her name? Ularu Chen, I think. Anyway, we are at the very top of the tower, and I guess we're gonna have to figure out a way down. Oh god, alright. I guess this could be the way down? Let's just see how we go here. Okay, yep. It looks like we can definitely get through. Oh, okay, right. Convenient. Oh, and this apparently goes into Ryujin Industries HQ. I guess maybe this is our way in. Right, so it just circles back around, and I suppose the game just wants us to take the same way back, or I suppose we could boost pack our way down there. Yeah, okay, that's good. Yeah, I didn't really want to have to go and do that sort of platforming again. Down here is okay, and yeah, we should be able to rejoin society from here, I assume. It's strangely very, very quiet here. Oh, okay, here are the people. I thought we would be joining him at Madame Sauvage's, but I guess we're not. He's somewhere... Oh, okay, right. We're actually meeting him in his apartment, so... I don't know where to find his apartment exactly, but... presumably it's over this way. I feel like perhaps we have never been up this way at all. Alright, so...
I'll never leave Neon. For someone in my business, there's no better place.
I mean, his apartment and his, what looks to be a base of operations for this sort of quote-unquote Uber hacker seems to be a little bit easy to find. Anyway, let's have a chat with this guy.
So, you made it. Guess Ryujin security really is slipping.
Ryujin security is the best there is. I'm just that good.
Just brimming with confidence, aren't you? But I've seen your work in the trade tower, so I'll at least give you some credit. Now, I'll take that program back that I gave you, and let's give the data a look.
Okay, he's taking his sweet ass time. Meanwhile, I'm just looking at the new stuff that we've gotten here. Yeah, okay, bunch of stuff to sell. The lead we'll keep. We do have a skill point, and I'm sort of thinking about where I want to spend this skill point. Do I want to maybe save it for when we do the starship design stuff? Because as soon as we revamp the ship once more, I think we'll meet the challenge. Yeah, maybe we don't want to rush into it.
The program I gave you to run on Ularu's computer basically opens an all-access backdoor for me. I can see everything and anything, so let's take a look. First, I'll just save off Mr. Cho's info. My client will very much appreciate that. Now on to Ms. Chen. Ularu has some impressive encryption on her files. Not that I can't crack it, of course. Circumventing protections, running decryption. This should just take a moment now.
Chop chop, mate.
Damn, I'm good. That went faster than I thought. I'm saving several files to a slate for Dalton, including access history and anything related to Project Dominion. Adding in new encryption for him as well, so he's the only one that can view these. And done. You're all set. I've got the new encrypted slate. Let me tell you, it looks like fun times ahead for Ryujin. Technically, I'm not supposed to look, but it's kind of hard to not see what's going on while running all my software.
I'll get the slate to Dalton right away.
You do that. Here's the slate. As usual, always a pleasure doing business with Ryujin.
Alright, we are done. I guess we just need to go back to Ryujin Industries now. This is where he sleeps. Okay. This guy, yeah, he loves all of his tech, obviously, being a hacker and all that, but he really should get, like, better furnishings, to be honest. Get a little bit of comfort in your life. Anyway. Oh, God, alright. Yeah, it's really strange, because if this is the only apartment here, I don't really understand why people are sort of walking in this direction. I'm guessing they're just, like, disappearing here, or do they just turn back? Okay, right, they just completely disappear. Alright. Definitely a lot of flaws here, this game. That's for sure. And you can see the seams, basically. See the cracks everywhere. Certain things can be immersion breaking for some. That's alright. I'm still having a good time. Right, so, I think we should just go immediately back to Ryujin Industries and see what happens. So, Nix was sort of saying that things are going to be kind of interesting for Ryujin Industries. I'm guessing he's found something pretty incriminating. So we'll have to see what happens. My guess is Ularu's probably selling off some information to competitors.
Keep out of my way and I'll keep out of yours.
Or maybe it's not Ularu, maybe it's Imogen.
This deal could be...
But Imogen doesn't know much about Project Dominion, does she?
Is it done?
It is done.
I assume you were successful. I didn't get any incident reports last night, so I applaud your work.
It was a success, but you definitely have some security issues to address.
It will be handled once this mess is cleared up. Now, let's see what we have here.
Oh, you know what? I should have looked at the slate. I don't know if I could have done anything with it.
I didn't think it was possible. But someone's been accessing Ularu's files remotely. It's quite a complicated trace, too. I'm impressed Nix was able to track all of this. Damn. And there's our culprit.
Alright. Don't keep me in suspense, mate.
Imogen Salzo, Senior Operations Specialist, and one of the few I had in mind for who could pull this off.
Okay, so my prediction was kind of correct there. So Imogen. So how did she find out about Project Dominion in the first place then? That's very strange. What motive would Imogen have to steal from Ryujin?
Well, the motive could be anything. Credits, grudges, even boredom.
Someone must be paying her a lot of credits to go against Ryujin like this.
Either that, or she's highly displeased with someone at the company. Well, before we make any harsh decisions, I'll need to question her myself. I want you to head to her office and escort her here. We have to make sure she doesn't try anything before I have a chance to speak with her.
What if she runs?
If she runs, the guilt will be apparent. And you'll have no choice but to dispose of her. As much as I'd like you to subdue her and bring her in, Imogene would never allow it. She knows what fate lies ahead for those who betray this corporation and get caught.
You don't want to get her yourself?
I just want to avoid a scene. Sending you keeps the rumor mill at bay.
Alright, I'll keep a close eye on her.
Good. When you're dealing with corporate workers, discerning the truth from the lies is the hardest part.
Okay, 11,000 for our efforts there. I'm guessing we would have gotten a little bit less had we had to kill anyone or cause a bit of a scene. Guilty parties. Talk to Imogen on the operations floor. I'm just going to quickly check on something here. I want to make sure that we've got some booze on hand in case we need to do a bit of negotiating or persuading. The right kind of booze. Yeah, we've got some Chandra. Plus 12% persuasion. Not bad. Do we have anything stronger? No. I would have preferred having some... Ooh, okay. I'm just looking at the amount of ship parts we have here, but we only have one. I'm hoping maybe we might have more ship parts on the ship, because one ship part is probably not sufficient for flying around in the danger out there. Yeah, okay. I could go and pick up some velocity before we go speak to Imogen, but you know what?
Got my eye on you.
That's okay. Let's just use the Chandra. We'll have some wine, and hopefully that'll be enough. Hopefully. Hopefully we don't have to shoot our old boss in the back. Well, I guess it wouldn't be in the back, would it? I mean, if she's resisting. Alright, let's try and not cause a scene here. Who's this?
Try not to harass my techs too much. They have work to do.
Yuko Serrano. Have we had a chat with her?
Let me guess. Looking for Imogene? I'm sure you can tell by now. She isn't here, which is a shame since I have several documents I need her to sign off on. She's always been the master of avoiding desk work.
Like how you avoided the interview process?
There are work skills and there are life skills. I can't help it if I have both.
When did you last see Imogen?
She hasn't stepped into the office since the maintenance closure, probably abusing her paid time off again. I know for a fact she doesn't have any external meetings or business trips.
I don't blame her. Desk work seems like a bit of a waste of time.
Well, that desk work is what keeps your cred stick full, and this company 2 steps ahead. So why are you looking for Imogene? Is she in trouble?
I'm not here to gossip, just tell me where Imogen is.
Aren't you the boring one? I have Imogene's last location at Frankie's Grab and Go, which we all know is a front for the Sioka Syndicate. You'll want to get executive sign-off if you plan on chasing after her. I'd say Dalton is your best bet.
What do you think she's doing in Syndicate territory?
Your guess is as good as mine, but she's up to something. I could tell she was trying to cover her tracks, but this is my job. And there's a reason I'm in charge of the technicians here.
Let me guess, this is somehow going to involve Benjamin Bayou?
I forgot you're familiar with Neon and Bayou's intricate web of connections. I suppose if you want to be efficient, you could bypass Dalton and go straight to Bayou. You're just cutting out the middleman, right? Good luck finding Imogene. Oh, and if you do catch up with her, be sure to let her know I had everything to do with it.
Alright, optional. Talk to Benjamin Bayou. We're not really on the best terms with Benjamin Bayou, though. Good old Benji. Can I hack into her computer, though? Or would that trigger a lot of security to descend on us? Let's do it. Let's do it. Who knows, maybe we might be able to find a little bit more. And yeah, I don't really mind hacking into computers that much, even if it's sort of illegal, because it's not like we're actually going to be stealing anything from the computer except for information. So if you do get caught and have to pay a fine and go to jail and stuff, it's not like you're going to lose items. Okay, this might be a little bit trickier. I think we might have to back out. Let's try this again. That's what we want. Alright, that looks good. Just a back layer that we have to figure out here before we rush in. Okay, I think there's only one position for that one. Okay, if I do these two... Ah, yes, here we go. Here we go. Alright, alright. Maintenance has been completed and building operations may resume. Privacy policies, we've seen that. Pending approvals. Confirm reports of newly developed grav drive tech. Requesting recovery for comparisons. Intel received on accuracy improvements for laser sight tech. Current intel estimated to be 94.5% accurate. Received reports of R821 working on a new security prototype. Current intel estimated to be 33% accurate. Need security access to confirm reports to determine if recovery assignment is needed. Production impairment required for W118. Okay. Quarterly reviews. Okay. All these other operatives. But nothing else. There's another one here. Only Imogen's passcode can unlock this. Right. Bloody hell. Alright. Well, at least we've unlocked her computer. Whenever we need to access that again. Who knows? We might actually get her password on her. But apparently we can find Imogen in the Sekgu hideout. We can talk to Benjamin Bayou about trying to find her as well. I know we don't really like Benjamin Bayou, but you know what? For the memes, for the content, let's do it.
I warned people that Tomo was unstable and...
Now the other thing that we can also try and do is pick up some velocity. I'm just trying to remember where we get the velocity from. I don't think it's... Oh, is it Madame Sauvage's? I think it is. So Madame Sauvage's is... I think it might be down here. It's either down here or it's on the other side. Alright, lucky.
Sauvages. Nice.
Alright, so...
I hope you aren't here to cause any trouble.
Oh god. Why are you standing all over there?
A city, am I right?
Maybe you'd like to try, but of course.
Alright. So, let's just get some velocity blue. Yeah. It is weighing us down a little bit though. But at the very least, we've got some of the stronger stuff to increase our persuasion chance. Yeah, I'm finding that even with persuasion upgraded to the fullest, we're not really able to persuade every single interaction. Can't win every single persuasion interaction. Oh, actually, that's straight to grab and go. We need to go back this way. And obviously we need to meet Benjamin Bayou in... I forget the name of the tower. But, yeah, he likes to hang out there. We do need to sell some stuff as well, don't we? Terra Brewer. Emporium. Emporium. I can't remember what the Emporium is. Is that where our shady friend lives? Sieghart's Outfitters. Let's actually sell some stuff to Sieghart.
Come on, I have plenty of supplies for you. You won't find a...
Alright, so we've got a few things that we don't need. That. And I think that might be it. We've got some mines that we could probably get rid of. Alright, good. Bit of extra cash, extra weight to work with as well.
Save it for something.
Yeah, speaking of all the cash that we keep making, I mean, I did end up spending quite a bit of my cash in the previous episode trying to buy all of the materials that we needed for working on various mods and stuff and research. So I'm sort of hoping that we still have enough cash to do like a ship upgrade fairly soon. I suppose with the ship upgrades, the thing is you sort of trade in some of the parts that you were using previously for certain ships as well, so it's not all bad. Apparently Bayou's all over that way. Oh, okay. Hang on, how do we actually get to him?
You want to see how short my temper is?
Bayou! Okay, yeah, let's let's booze up so we can quickly persuade Bayou to give us the information that we're looking for. I'm not entirely sure even what sort of information he can give us, but...
I don't recall sending for anyone. What do you want?
It's almost as if he doesn't know us from the whole Aurora smuggling thing. I'm only here to give you a heads up on Ryujin's behalf. I'm heading into the Syndicate's hideout.
A heads up? You're telling me you're heading into my own territory? That's not how this works. First, you tell me why, and then if I'm satisfied, I'll graciously grant you permission.
We're after a suspect who's fled to the Syndicate to hide.
As long as it doesn't involve the Syndicate members themselves. I'll tell you what. I'll make sure the Syndicate lets you in hassle-free, provided you do a little something for me.
God damn it. I think the mutual benefit should be enough.
And what mutual benefit would that be?
A small gesture of good faith now could have a lot of weight later.
This is starting to sound like my kind of deal. All right. You talk a good game. And I suppose if we're looking at a mutually beneficial situation, there's no reason for me not to allow such a small favor. Check in with Ms. Moore at Frankie's. I'll send word along that you're to be expected, so she shouldn't give you any trouble. Fair warning, the Syndicate should let you search any common areas, but if anyone catches you snooping around private quarters, I'll just say, be prepared for some hostilities.
Alright. Maybe we're gonna need to do a little bit more stealth then. But this time, seeing as they're Soku syndicates, or syndicate members, I don't really care too much about holding back from shooting people in the head when we need to. I've sort of been itching to use this silenced pistol anyway. The silenced pistol packs a punch. We've only used it a few times, since we don't really have a lot of ammo for it, but yeah, whenever we actually use it, I feel like we're downing enemies really, really fast with it. Which is kind of strange, considering we've got like other things that look like rifles and sniper rifles. You'd think that all of those other weapons do a lot more damage, but anyway. So we do have this optional objective to head to Frankie's Grab and Go, and that's, I guess, exactly what we want to be doing. Who leaves their creds just sitting around on shelves in public space? Okay, Frankie's Grab and Go. Here we go.
I gotta take care of this.
Yeah, we've been here before.
Credits to spend. Need something?
I'm here on Ryujin's behalf. I was told I'd be allowed inside.
Oh, you're the one getting special treatment. Huh. I knew you was some sort of trouble. I've got one rule for you in there, so it shouldn't be hard to remember. Third floor is off limits. They catch you snooping around, and it's open season.
Third floor, huh? Are you a member of the Syndicate?
I'm more of an honorary member. I let them take up residence in the back, keep things looking legit. They keep this business afloat, so finances don't keep me up at night.
Okay, I see how that works. Is that some kind of threat?
It ain't a threat if it's a rule, now is it?
Well, you better hope the person I need to see isn't on the third floor.
Don't worry. She wouldn't be allowed up there either.
Oh, you said she.
For the record, I'm only granting you access because I have to. You'll find that young lady you're looking for holed up in a room almost straight ahead. Just remember to keep your eyes on the prize. The less you consider this an open house, the better.
Alright, alright. Yeah, I really don't understand why some random citizens just like in here trying to walk by her. Again, probably needed to work on the pathing a little bit better. Well, let's head in, and let's hope that we can stay out of trouble somewhat. Oh, a secret entrance. But I mean, it seems like almost everyone knows about Frankie's Grab and Go being some kind of a syndicate hideout.
Back off.
Okay.
No funny business.
Okay, okay. What the hell is this thing, though? I mean, the rest of the space looks a little bit swanky. Alright, so apparently that's where we need to go. But they did say don't go to the third floor. Fair enough. But now I'm curious. I mean, there must be protecting something pretty important on the third floor. Doesn't seem like they would mind if I use the secure door control, or is that for this door? I'm guessing it is.
I'm I'm sick of these shitty orders. Can't wait to rank up and hit the big times.
Okay. Apparently I'm allowed to take their ammo. Oh, okay, only one batch of ammo.
You.
Yeah, okay. We're all cool. We're all cool here. I mean, I'll take whatever they're willing to give, to be honest.
You try anything, you're dead.
So, I mean, alternatively, we would have gotten in here and we would have been sneaking around, right? I mean, if anything, I would have thought they would be escorting us to see Imogen if they were so concerned about people snooping around. But I guess that is the way the game is designed. Again, flaws and all. Best not to question things too much. But yeah, I am curious about the third floor. You're currently trespassing. Residents will be pissed off with you if you get discovered. Okay then. I don't know. They seem to be a little bit paranoid about the third floor, so I'm now curious. Had they mentioned nothing, I would have just been on my way. Oh, right. This leads back outside. So interesting. This would have been another way inside then to try and get to Imogen. I guess maybe there's going to be another place that we can climb up to try and get to the third floor. Maybe. Nothing to see here. Nothing to see here. Alright. There's a staircase right here. They seem to be cool with us sort of hanging around here, but... Okay, right, like, I guess...
I always forget to ask.
I guess that would be the third floor, and people will get pissed off if we go up there. Most likely.
Yo, I'm planning on hitting up Frankie's later to pick up some more fish. You need anything?
Nah, I'm good with that right now.
You try anything, you're dead.
Maybe you could talk to Frankie.
Okay. Master lock there. I think there are probably too many of them for me to try and unlock that.
No funny business.
What's going on here? Ooh, okay. There is a way. Currently trespassing, yep. Oh, okay. We have stirred up the hornet's nest now. How can you see us? We're in stealth. I mean, this handgun is so strong.
Lay down some cover fire.
Alright. Let's explore a little bit.
We'll find you. Syndicate always.
Okay, so far, nothing interesting. I wonder if these guys have kidnapped her or something like that. Or maybe blackmailed her into stealing some information from Ryujin. That could be what's going on. So far, I'm not seeing any worthwhile secrets up here on the 3rd floor. Unless I'm missing something. Yeah, that was the way that we came from. So if we go back down, because we've killed everyone here, right? Like, go back down, will people, you know, not attack us? Assuming they don't know who it is. That's caused a bit of a ruckus up here. Take that cash. Yeah, a whole bunch of computers everywhere. But nothing indicating that there's any secrets. Is that it? Is that the 3rd floor? I mean, come on, that's kind of disappointing, no? I did see something over here. It almost looks like some kind of an office. How do I get there? Oh, right. It's just this spot. Okay. Yeah, I suppose it's time for us to try and get to Imogen then. So, are people going to be cool with us?
Yo, help me out!
Oh, okay. Right. No. No. Not at all. Alright. Well, everyone here is going to have to die.
Get out of there, quick!
Cover me while I go.
Well, we're cleaning up Neon City now. Oh god.
I've done everyone for themselves out!
Might be better if we find a little bit of cover, obviously.
Now you'll see what you Damn recruits make
I mean, I'm not sure if this is the Syndicate stronghold or anything like that, but
Cover me while I go.
if it is, we're literally taking all of them out. Alright, let's get serious and let's use some better weapons here. Alright, they should be all dead. Oh, okay. Maybe one of them survived. What's going on over here? Oh yeah, we went through there. Haven't been back here though. Right. Are we clear? Maybe. I'll have some of that. I know it's stealing, but that's probably okay. Combatech Catalog 1. Increased damage for Combatech weapons, I think. So, yep, that's good. Digipix. Again, I'm probably gonna try and not, like, carry stolen stuff just in case we end up getting arrested for whatever reason. Yeah, some of these people have like really swanky offices and rooms. Alright, so just through here. Oh, and there's a little bit more space going on here. Any secrets? Secrets on the 3rd floor. Yeah, so far nothing too exciting, is there? Yeah, I didn't even realize that this was a pathway once we'd broken through. Guess that'll be the quickest way to try and get to Imogen if we were trying to break into this place, but I wonder if there's actually a way to do it stealthily, because it seemed like as soon as we broke out the laser cutter, we made like too much noise. But anyway, I'm gonna have myself like another velocity, or should I go with a cheap wine? Maybe I'll go with a cheap wine this time. I could have gone with the chunks wine.
Hold it right there, Op. I need you to back down and give me a chance to explain.
Well, that was going to be the goal anyway. Let's just grab all of that. Let's look around for a little bit. Okay, she's sort of holed up in a swanky looking room here. Got some stuff that we can hopefully take from here, if it's worthwhile, that is. Alright, we're encumbered apparently. I'll drop that, actually. How are we doing? 194 out of 195. Alright, well, Imogen, you're gonna have to explain yourself.
I had a feeling you'd be the one to come after me.
How did you even know about the investigation?
You stay in this business long enough, you get enough favors and connections that can help you see anything coming. Nyx owed me a favor and gave me the heads up.
Ah, okay, yeah. No wonder there was all that talk about whether or not he's violated his, you know, his contracts or whatever. Alright. What the hell's going on? Are you really working for Infinity Limited?
Yes and no, but mostly no. Just hear me out, okay?
Someone sure looks guilty hiding out here.
Yeah? And I didn't look guilty before, based on those files you got from Nyx? Ularu set me up. Yes, I've been acting as a double agent, but because she ordered me to. The assignment was meant to deceive, not benefit. And Project Dominion is way above my pay grade. It'd be impossible for me to deliver it. At least, intentionally.
You think Ularu did this?
Of course. But first you have to understand, she used me to play an unwitting part in this, so I'm the one that takes the fall. That's why I said it'd be impossible for me to intentionally pull this off.
How can I believe anything you say?
I'm not the one with motive here. First, I'm not about to reboot my life. Second, I'm not spending the rest of my life looking over my shoulder for the next field op they'd send after me.
Intentionally? Help me understand what you're saying.
Look, I only know about Project Dominion because I wanted to know exactly what I was being accused of leaking. But that tech is dangerous. An internal neuroamp that can theoretically control other people? If the evidence points to me, it's because Ularu used it to set me up. What better way to frame someone than to take control of their mind and have them actually perform the actions?
What, is she saying that she actually has the amp? Why would Ularu set you up?
Because she knows I'm the most believable target. I'm the only one at Ryujin with the skills to even come close to being able to pull off a job like this.
What would Ularu's motive be?
Power, of course. Corporations maintain their success by any means necessary, but there are some measures Masako is reluctant to take. You may have noticed that none of your assignments directly involve murder. Masako reserves those actions only when it's absolutely necessary. Ularu sees this as a sign of weakness that needs to be dealt with.
That sounds ridiculous, like mind control.
That's what makes it dangerous. No one would believe it. So, if Ryujin keeps this tech a secret, suddenly every deal, every legal matter, every little thing is going to go their way.
You could be after Ularu's job. Framing her gets her out of your way.
I know it doesn't look good, but that's exactly why I've been gathering my own evidence. Ularu has the skill to pull this off, but she's also been behind a desk for years now. I knew she'd miss something. This slate holds all the evidence against her. I just need you to deliver it to Dalton. It's the only way I can prove I'm innocent.
What makes this evidence more believable than the data Nyx provided?
Nyx's contract limits his investigation to Ularu's computer and her network activity. I hacked into building security and was able to recover deleted records of her accessing the Project Dominion prototype. I guarantee the third-party company Dalton is using for his security directive Theta won't even notice it.
I don't know which one I should go with here. Will she come in peace, though? I mean, Dalton gave me orders to bring you in, evidence or not. You're coming with me.
I can't do that. The moment I step in that building, Dalton will lock me up, and Ularu will be on high alert.
If you're innocent, what do you have to worry about?
You really are naive when it comes to corporate culture. Once I'm back at Ryujin, Ularu will be looking to tie up any loose ends. So I can stay here and deal with you, or I can go back and deal with her. Which is why I'm hoping you'll take this evidence to Dalton.
If you don't come with me, I have orders to kill you.
Of course you do. Look, if you just bring this slate to Dalton, I'm sure he'll understand, but if I go with you, everything is ruined. It's your choice. Do you want the truth? Or do you just want to be Employee of the Month?
Fine, I'll take the slate to Dalton.
I was hoping you would. I'm still going to lay low until I hear the coast is clear. As long as Ularu still thinks I'm on the run, she'll remain confident that her plan is working. And I know you don't hear it much around the office, but thanks.
We could either go to Dalton, or we can go to Ularu. I mean, I've literally destroyed the entire syndicate operation here in Neon. In fact, the security guys in Neon, they should be thanking us because we've done such a thorough job. Hopefully that doesn't ruin all of the plans that this...
I hope this means you finished your business.
This Francesca has, because...
Hope you're a paying customer.
She was getting payments from...
kidding me?
All of the syndicate goons. So, now she has no more money coming in. May have wrecked her life. Alright, so we've got a tough choice to make here. We can confront Ularu on the executive office's floor, or return to Dalton at Ryujin Tower on the executive office's floor. I mean, that optional one seems interesting. I'm intrigued. We may as well give it a go, because, you know, I assume, considering it's optional, that means we can pretty much go to Dalton after that. I would love to see the reaction of Ularu. Do we have stuff that we don't need? Got 193 worth of stuff. Let's see if we can sell stuff.
Say again. Best deals and...
So we might have, yeah, we've got a spacesuit here. Ecliptic spacesuit. Yep, don't need that. And yeah, we can get rid of that. That seems to be it. Anything else? A few resources. I guess maybe the ecliptic spacesuit was actually quite heavy.
Tell everyone you know about our store.
Right. I guess we're gonna have a chat with Ularu then. See what she thinks about this whole thing. About the allegations.
Well, look who's back. Dalton's gonna lose it when he finds out you went to the Syndicate without talking to him.
I don't really care. Only Bayou's permission mattered. I went straight to the source.
True. Dalton couldn't argue with that. At least he had the good sense to speak to Bayou. So tell me, what did you find out?
I did have to kill all of them though. I mean, let's not forget that little minor detail. You didn't have anyone spying on me to find out yourself?
Inside the Syndicate? That area's off limits, and I think we both know why. Imogene knew exactly what she was doing when she went there.
What's the information worth to
If you think I'm paying for that information, think again. It's just a matter of time before it finds its way onto my desk. And I can be a very patient person.
Well, yeah, in that case, it's none of your business.
Fine. Fine. I won't push. Enjoy your time with Dalton. It'll all trickle back to me sooner or later.
I wonder if Yuko's working for Ularu. But, yeah. Anyway, we will go to Ularu first, I think. There is a risk in doing that though, right? Like, if we speak to Ularu, wouldn't she just, like, immediately try and leave the premises and try and go on the run? I mean, I'm not entirely sure, but let's
Don't wander into
stick
any
it to her.
restricted areas.
Ularu. Actually, let's source up here a little bit. So I did forget to do that before we spoke to Imogen before. Chandra, Chunks Wine. Let's go with the Chunks Wine, plus 8%. Oh, maybe we need something a little bit stronger.
Is there something I can help you with?
I'm here to give you a chance to come clean before I tell Dalton you're the mole.
Excuse me? Let me close this door before you say anything else you might regret. Just a moment.
I wonder if she's just gonna grab her gun. Yeah, she's getting pretty close to where her gun is.
Shutting the door and engaging locks.
Don't you grab that.
That's better. And that's quite the story you just threw in my face. Not to mention a serious accusation. And just where is this absurd notion coming from?
Are we really gonna play this game? Just admit you're the mole.
Is this a game? I wasn't aware.
Come on, it's such an elaborate plot. Aren't you dying to let someone in on it?
It is a horrible thing when such well-made plans can't be shared.
I'm sure there's a way we can work all of this out.
I don't think so.
You know, I don't have to tell Dalton anything. I just want to know if you're really the mole.
Oh, sure. And I just take your word for it. I don't think so.
Why won't you drop the corporate act and just be honest here?
I'm starting to wonder what Imogen ever saw in you. Looks like someone's been brushing up on their corporate skills. Fine. Since it's just you and me here, I'll come clean. I leaked Project Dominion to Infinity Ltd. But I'm no mole.
So Imogen was innocent all along.
That depends on how you define innocent. You see, I'm not a mole. I'm an opportunist. And no one is more loyal to Ryujin than I am. Masako, on the other hand, is losing her touch. Ryujin needs strong leadership for what lies ahead. A CEO who can make the hard decisions.
If this is all about Masako, why frame Imogen?
It was never my intent to involve Imogen. But when you arrived with information on Project Dominion, I knew Infinity had screwed up. I had no choice but to act fast. Imogen is the only one that Dalton and the others would believe was capable of pulling this off. It had to be her.
If you're so loyal, why did you leak Project Dominion to Infinity?
It's all part of my plan. But don't worry, Infinity Ltd. will never be able to complete Vina's work. I made sure of that.
Masako wouldn't be a CEO without being able to make hard decisions.
Back then, hard decisions were all about screwing people over and white-collar crime. Today, they're more about ensuring success, by any means necessary. So, now that you know, it's time to see how good you are at making hard decisions. With your help, I can take down Masako and make the credits worth your while. So whose side are you on? Masako's or Ryujin's?
Masako's side is Ryujin's side.
Well, it seems we're at an impasse now.
I'm handing you over to Dalton. You can answer to Masako herself.
Go ahead. I guarantee any evidence you have is circumstantial at best. I've created the perfect scapegoat in Imogene. It'd be your word against mine, and I'm pretty sure the odds are in my favor.
You already screwed up once. I'll get the evidence I need.
I admit, I misjudged Infinity Ltd's level of competency. If only I'd have gone to see Simon myself, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. But I've learned from that mistake. So good luck. You won't find a thing.
Good old office conniving here. Alright, well, we're off to see Dalton. And, hopefully, this'll put this Ryujin quest line to rest. But considering where we're at with the episode, I think this is where we're going to be taking a bit of a break, and when we come back, we'll finally find out what happens to both Imogen and also to Ularu as well. I hope Ularu gets what she deserves, because yeah, she doesn't sound like a good future leader for Ryujin, to be honest. Imogen, yeah, I hope that she can clear her name as well. As much as I don't really like her that much, but oh yeah, I was going to mention something about the whole like character closing their eyes all the time, which you can currently see here. I thought the devs were going to patch this out at some point. I just can't remember when they said that they were going to deploy that patch, but I thought it was already done, but anyway, maybe not yet. Righto guys, hope you enjoyed this one. As usual, leave a like or a dislike or a comment or two down below. Stay true, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.